Welcome to the Bobby Drew Show with your host, Bobby Drew, David, and Brian.
Welcome to the Bobby Drew Show. I'm Bobby Drew here. We got Brian and Dave as well. And we are in our superb virtual studio. And we got an action-packed show today. We got a lot of things going on. We're going to do a mock draft. Preseason is over, all right? So all the injuries you would think may possibly be final, but we do have 2 weeks of practice before the first game. And preseason, you guys have any thoughts, any feelings about preseason? Anything you saw that you're like, hey, I didn't expect that? Anything you want to point out?
Well, I do know that the Patriots may have a really good quarterback.
They may, but
I see what he did there. Yes. Who cares about preseason though? Honestly, only thing that we care about in preseason is injuries, and there's really no injuries or anything to talk about. But there is some news we want to talk about. So let's move into our news and injuries for this week.
News and injuries.
News and injuries. Injuries, not really much going on since the last time we spoke. But CeeDee Lamb finally got paid. Wow. It's almost like Jerry Jones was listening to our podcast that we just posted today. Like we recorded it last week, but just posted it today as of this recording. But now you're listening to this and you're like, well, we didn't post one today because that was the other day. Anyways, CeeDee Lamb got paid. How much, Brian? How much did he get paid?
He got 4 years for 136, which is AAV of 34 million, which is $1 million less than Jefferson. But he got a $38 million signing bonus, which is the highest ever. So he didn't get he's the second highest non-quarterback, but he's got the highest, signing bonus ever. So that was probably like a caveat, like, here, I'll give you this, you give me that. But again, they got a billionaire crying over $1 million, but whatever. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
jeez.
Can you imagine what?
No.
Like, hey, sign this paper and we're going to give you $38 million.
Yes, we're going to give you this check for $38 million. Just sign it.
You just wake up in the morning and like log into your Wells Fargo account and it's like,
that's a lot of zeros.
That's a lot, dude. I mean, he's already got some money.
Yeah.
It's not like he's
Poor.
broke, but still,
Yep.
you just look in your bank the next day and boom,
Yep.
there it is.
Yep.
Yeah, that was insane. The only other news that I saw that really broke today was that Sterling Shepard has been released from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It doesn't really mean anything fantasy-wise.
Bye.
I guess you could say maybe Chris Godwin benefits from it, but I don't think Sterling Shepard was going to take anything away from Chris Godwin.
Nope.
I did see that there is somebody that's going to be visiting the Dallas Cowboys as well. Dalvin Cook is on his way to Dallas now.
I saw that.
Now, this is interesting. We have Ezekiel Elliott there, and Rico Dowdle would be the number 2 that's primed and ready to take the number 2 spot, the number 2 reps. I've seen a lot of people drafting him late in mock drafts because of the possibility, the chance that maybe Zeke goes out or maybe Zeke doesn't pan out how Dallas wants him, and they expect Rico Dowdle to do most of the work because outside of Rico Dowdle, you only have Deuce Vaughn, and that guy's like 4 foot nothing. So interesting. If Dalvin Cook does go there, it's bad news for Rico Dowdle when it comes to fantasy football. It possibly, if he's still got some juice, he could hurt Ezekiel Elliott's output as well. Dave, what's your thoughts on it?
Well, Ezekiel Elliott signed a 1-year deal. I mean, he's back for this year. Is this more of a long-term investment for the Cowboys? Because I don't know.
I don't think so.
I remember last year, Cowboy fans were clamoring for Dalvin Cook. Like, oh, let's get him. And then they didn't get him, and he went and he just rotted in New York. I mean, what a waste that was too. But hey, listen, man, Jerry Jones may be the smartest GM ever with CeeDee Lamb and Dalvin. I mean, who knows? Maybe he had this in his back pocket all along.
Maybe
They
he's
got no running back, and all of a sudden Dalvin Cook, who had a year off, basically comes in and just runs wild on the whole NFL. Imagine that, right? And no one even drafts him at all, and the guy puts up like crazy numbers.
Imagine being able to get Derrick Henry in the offseason, but now you're stuck with Ezekiel Elliott and Dalvin Cook. That would be terrible. Absolutely terrible. The Cowboys will be the Cowboys.
Yep.
this could be their year.
It could be their. We've been saying it. This is gonna be the one time when everybody's actually doubting them for once.
They do good. Yeah,
going to actually do good. Outside of that, I don't think we had any other news that was relevant fantasy-wise.
Nope.
So we want to get this mock draft started. We want to go mock crazy.
Yep.
So it's going to be myself. We got Brian. We got Dave in there. And we have 2 interns, unpaid interns, that is, that are going to be joining in the draft as well. Because when we're doing these mock drafts, it's all bots, right? And so we want to make it a little bit more realistic because the bots just go after ADP. And you got some crazy people that do some mock drafts just playing around, really messes with the ADP, and you see some crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Not as crazy as Josh Allen in the first round. We saw that last year in a real draft. That was our draft last year, and I'm actually very embarrassed to even say that because what kind of league are we in?
I know. We drafted a quarterback in the first round.
Yeah, what are we doing? Why did I say that? That didn't happen. That's not our league. We have really tough competitors in our league. But I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see where we're drafting. And I'm in the number 4 spot. Dave, you're in the number 7 spot. And Brian, did you pick number 10?
I have number 9.
9. And we have our 2 interns. We got one at the number 1 spot and one at the turn at 12. So let's get this draft started. So intern number 1 is on the clock. Let's see who goes first in this. Oh, man. CeeDee Lamb off the board. CMC is gone. And we have Tyreek Hill is gone after that. Now, I'm going to be using my phone to do my draft right here. This is really easy for me. Listen, we got Justin Jefferson. We got Jamar Chase. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown available. We also have Bijan Robinson and Breece Hall. And then Jahmyr Gibbs, he's dealing with those calf injuries what was it? The hamstring injuries. I'm really high on Bijan Robinson this year. So there's not many quality running backs left after the first round. I mean, there's some good ones, but I'm going to spend high. I'm going to take Bijan at pick number 4. So then we have Tyreek Hill. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Amon-Ra St. Brown gone. Justin Jefferson gone. David, you're up and pick number 7.
So I'm kind of along the same lines as far as running backs. I just feel like we've got a lot more depth at wide receiver than we do running backs. And the way I'm looking at it is there's like 2 running backs on the very top of my list. Besides Christian McCaffrey, if you have the number 1 pick, he's gone always. Surprisingly, here he went number 2. But it's Breece Hall, and I think that's where I'm going to be going with my pick is Breece Hall.
All right. Breece Hall, number 7. Jamar Chase gets taken at number 8. Brian, I know you're upset about that.
I am a little bit.
But at pick number 10, or number 9, I'm sorry. Brian, who are you going to take?
Well, somebody already took who I wanted to take in the first round. I'm kind of upset about that.
Who was that?
I wanted Amon-Ra.
Is that right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to go a little different than you guys just because I don't like you that much. So I'm going to take a wide receiver and go with my guy AJ.
AJ Brown off the board. All right. And then we have Jahmyr Gibbs gone. Saquon Barkley gone. And intern number 2 takes Garrett Wilson.
Ooh, good.
And it's an interesting number 12. He has the 1-2 turn. He's at pick number 12, so he's got the first pick in the second round. He takes Travis Etienne. Drake London is gone. And Jonathan Taylor is off the board. Brian, it's back to you. You got A.J. Brown already. What are you thinking right here?
I'm gonna take Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Yep.
Interesting.
I like the touchdown. I like how he'll be. I think personally he's going to get touchdowns more than Lamar in the red zone. I just think he's going to be a point producer. I really do.
So I am looking at. Let me see, Brian. What did you do? Oh, you went wide receiver, running back.
Uh-huh.
I am looking. So it's back to me now, and I'm looking at. I'm always thinking wide receiver, running back up front, and I'm looking at wide receivers. We still got a lot of names on the board, but as far as running backs, let me see. Oh man, I think we're good either way. Oh, Aaron Jones. I'm not picking him.
Hey,
I'm scrolling through the list. If anybody knows what happened to me last year, good Lord. You know
listen,
what?
Dave, your top 10 wide receivers available, Marvin Harrison Jr.
I know, I see that there, but I'm also looking. Okay, here's the deal. I'm looking at. I like Brian's favorite running back, Achane.
Echan.
I don't know. I know it's a Miami offense, so he's going to put up numbers.
He's going to put up, and he's going to catch the ball too.
It's true. It's true.
You know, and that's why I'm thinking that's what I like about him, because he's going to get a lot of catches. I know he's not really the number one running back, but it's either that or, you know, I still feel like with Marvin Harrison, we're taking a chance. Who's throwing him the ball? Somebody he's not in your top. Yeah, he's not in your top 10.
Yeah, no, he's not a good quarterback.
Is he?
He's not my top 10. He's above the top 10.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Marvin Harrison Jr.
Wow, good pick, Dave.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
So Dave, you got Breece Hall. You have Breece Hall and Marvin Harrison on your squad. Not bad. Got it running back, wide receiver right off the bat. Kyren Williams goes. Devontae Adams is gone. And here I am. I got Bijan Robinson.
You know what? I think you should.
This is the part where we don't help him, Dave. We don't tell him.
I'm thinking, listen, no, I'm telling you, Justin Tucker, you need to pick him up before he's gone. I'm telling you. You don't want to miss out on Justin Tucker. Get your kicker in round 2.
That defense is looking really good.
Yeah.
As much as you guys are enticing me, and you almost persuaded me there, in the words of King Agrippa. You almost persuaded me.
Almost.
I need a wide receiver. A lot of wide receivers went in the first round and in the second, so I definitely got to take a wide receiver here. And I'm going to go Mike Evans in the second round.
Oh, good pick.
Solid pick.
See, Josh Allen, man. What are we thinking?
Allen in the
Josh Allen, no way.
What are you doing?
In the second round.
Literally.
Listen.
Oh, my goodness, 210. So he goes literally pick 22. It's so silly.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, listen, Josh Allen, fantasy-wise, going to do you good this year. Absolutely, 100%. But who are you missing out on because you picked your quarterback so early?
So soon.
I've been seeing that.
Watch, Mike. This Micah 17, whoever he is going to pick Dak Prescott. Watch.
Oh, yeah. He's going to double up. He's going to stack.
Oh, no.
He didn't.
Hey, that's a good pick.
Wow.
That's
Josh
smart.
Jacobs.
Oh, he doubled up on the running backs.
All right.
Wow.
I was going to get Pacheco next in the 30.
Hey, whoever team 3 bot is, look at this. A tight end and a quarterback already. It's silly.
Is crazy.
Yep, it's silly.
But, last season, Josh Allen, QB1, Kelsey, tight end 3. They're just going off the ADP right now. That's great. Tyreek Hill, Josh Allen, Travis Kelsey. I mean, it is a pretty good squad, but you're all going to miss out on quite a few other picks.
Oh, yeah, because you're sitting there for a while before you get another one.
I'm looking here. I got Bijan. I got Mike Evans. I'm looking at who we have left. Man, there's a lot of names that I like at this
Oh,
spot.
Curtis Samuel looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah, Curtis Samuel looks real good right now. I'm probably not going to go Curtis Samuel.
Oh, all right. I'm just trying to help.
But I'm going to take Nico Collins.
Okay.
Oh, listen.
Okay. Wow, look
I
at
would.
that. So Bot 5 took Stephon Diggs right after that. So
Yeah, I was looking at Nico Collins
yep.
myself. So
We got
let
Nico
me see.
Collins. I took Nico. We got Stephon Diggs out of there. Sam Laporta, second tight end to go at pick number 6.
Silly.
Dave, you're on the clock. What are you thinking?
You know what? I'm thinking wide
Brees Hall and Marvin
receiver.
Harrison.
Yeah, I got what? Oh yeah, I got Brees Hall, Marvin Harrison. I'm thinking wide receiver. I'm still wide receivers or running backs. So I'm wanting to look and see who's left. As far as wide receivers, we still got Brandon Ayuk. What's going on with him? I don't know. Debo, Waddle, Moore, Cup, Pittman, Metcalf. I mean, we got.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still a lot to choose from, but looking at, I think I'm going to go running back, and I like Alvin Kamara because,
You should do a homer pick.
A homer pick.
Yeah.
By your reaction, I feel like you may have wanted Alvin Kamara.
Not me.
No?
You got to be careful because I might be one of those that tries to persuade you to something that I really didn't want.
Well, the thing is, Rashad White is on the top of the list as far as running backs left, and it's like you hate to pick him, but he does fantasy wise, he's going to be pretty decent.
And Alvin Kamara is over 30. Isn't he like 32? So he's kind of on the older side.
Yeah, he's on the older side, but you know what? He's catching balls.
Is
he? Well, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We're in a PPR league, so
yep.
Yeah. I'm picking Kamara.
I can guess. So Kamara goes, Ayuk is gone. I know exactly who Brian is taking right now.
Who do you guys think I'm going to take here?
He's going to take Joe Mixon.
He loves Joe Mixon.
So you both think I'm going to take Joe Mixon, huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm just making a comment.
Oh, who do you think I'm going to take, Dave?
Joe Mixon.
Debo Samuel. Wow.
Good for you.
Right.
I just love Debo Samuel. I just do. I don't know why.
I like him too. I love his quarterback.
And two more quarterbacks.
Yeah, there goes Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, Nate. Look at that running back.
Right. CJ Stroud.
He loves him some CJ Stroud.
Wow. All right. Michael Pittman, DJ Moore.
Hey, guys, guess whose pick it is?
It's yours, Brian.
Guess what running back's still available?
Joe Mixon.
Pretty smart thinking, huh?
You are so smart. And I know why you did that.
Why did I do that?
Because you saw out of the 3 teams picking behind you,
running backs
all of them,
stable.
they already had running backs.
Now, no joke. I know I don't like to do this because I'm picking against some people that are going to listen, but those are the kind of things you got to pay attention to when you're drafting. Like when you're drafting, you kind of want to pay attention to the whole board and don't just have one play. You actually want to look and see who's drafting what and who's drafting where. Because if you have a favorite player and you think he's great and you can get him in a round after and get somebody better and then get the guy you wanted, that's when you pick him.
Cooper Kupp gone.
Wow. Dave. And look at team 8. Look at the 2 receivers. Why? Tell me why you do that. He's got 4 receivers, but look at 2 of them. What team do they play for? It's silliness to me.
This is why we have 2 interns on this mock draft right now.
And
make it sort of legitimate.
Well, I guess it depends on which quarterback is he going to pick. Is he going
to take Matt Stafford?
Is he going to pick Matthew Stafford?
Oh goodness.
Now, Dave,
right.
You got Brees Hall, you got Alvin Kamara, you got Marvin Harrison. There's some pretty good wide receivers that are available right now. You got some number ones left. And I'm interested to see what you're going to do here. Or are you going to go high on tight end?
And there's some good kickers out there.
I'm not going tight end yet. Let me see. Jalen Waddle, he's available. Who else do we got? Who's a quarterback in Seattle, by the way?
Geno Smith.
Geno.
Oh.
Now, hey, Dave, on the Jalen Waddle thing, do you know last year he missed 3 games, wasn't a high target, had over 1,000 yards, 72 receptions, and 4 touchdowns. So he had a really good year last year.
Right. And how many games did he miss?
He missed 3 games. He had 100 targets, had 72 catches. Not that he dropped them, but there was 100 thrown to him. And that was missing 3 games. So if you take into account, if you divide that, that gives him 115 to 120 targets in a full season. And you figure with those, it gives him another 200 yards. So you're talking 1,200, maybe a touchdown or 2 more.
That's an explosive offense, too.
It really is.
They've got, you know what? They really are. Between Tyreek Hill, Mostert, Achane, and Waddle. Does anybody get double coverage on that team? Tyreek Hill?
Who would you do?
You can't. There's not enough. You don't have enough players on your defense.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's getting double coverage on that. And if they did, it would be Tyreek. I'm going Waddle.
Smart.
I'm doing it.
All right. Lamar Jackson gone.
Quarterbacks. It's too soon.
This is crazy. DK Metcalf.
So we got 2 guys with 4 receivers already. I mean, it's illogical.
All right. So I got Bijan on my team. I got Mike Evans. I got Nico Collins. I'm looking to fill another running back position. And this is going to be this is
if
where
you don't take who I think you should take, I'm gonna laugh at you. Go ahead.
This is where the battle of the ADP in your mind comes into play, because the list is going to suggest players based off of ADP. But when you watch football or you have a fantasy football podcast like us and you know everything in the world, you don't follow the ADP. You do what your heart tells you to do.
Right.
And so here, I got to secure it because there's too many picks after me before I get the turn. So I could get somebody else. I'm taking James Conner.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? You like him, don't you?
I do. I have a good feeling about him this year.
I actually thought you were going to take Cook.
I thought about it, but
that's what I was thinking.
I thought about it, and I had him on my team last season, and I wish he had more opportunities, which he may get this season. But I've seen more of James Conner than I have James Cook. So
I agree. No, I don't think you go wrong with either one. I just really thought you were going to take Cook.
Yeah. So James Cook gone. Malik Neighbors taken. Amari Cooper goes, and intern number 1 is up on the board again at the 4 and 5 turn. We'll see what they take. But let's look. Intern number 1 has CeeDee Lamb, Josh Jacobs, Isaiah Pacheco, and Amari Cooper. Very interesting.
Yeah.
How do you feel about those running backs there, Brian?
I can't stand Isaiah Pacheco. Everybody knows that. But I think this year, because he's in the offense for a sec, I think he's going to do okay. I personally don't think I would take him, but Jacobs is solid as long as he can run in the cold. I mean, I look at what was available when he picked him. I mean, Alvin Kamara was still out there. Connor was still out there. Mixon was still out there. So, he went Kenneth Walker. Huh.
Wow. Kenneth Walker. He does have the RB1 position secured in Seattle. So you're going to get a lot of opportunity there. Mark Andrews, gone. Devonta Smith, gone. All right.
That's his wide receiver 1 because he took a tight end and a quarterback already. His it's Devonta Smith. A wide receiver 2 is his wide receiver 1. Let that be a lesson. Like, what are we doing?
All right, here we go. I got Mike Evans, Nico Collins, James Conner, Bijan Robinson. I'm up on the board, and there's a player that I'm looking at, but I don't know if I want to spend up on him. But I'm looking at the board. There's not too many other players that I'm looking at where I feel comfortable spending so much on them. But I do need to secure another wide receiver, running back. I can go tight end here as well. I feel comfortable doing that. There's not too many wide receivers that are sticking out where I'm like, hey, I really need to take that. So I have an opportunity here, and I'm gonna. Oh man, I'm gonna go tight end. I'm gonna pick a tight end.
Oh no!
And
You
yeah, I'm
He's
doing
going,
it.
Are you? Let's see which one you do.
Oh man, I'm doing it. I'm so high on this guy this year. I'm taking Kyle Pitts.
Pitts, I knew it.
Dude, what are you doing, man? No.
I'm taking Kyle Pitts.
And Trey McBride gone right after that.
Well, I did consider Trey McBride. If I had my choice, I would like to have Trey McBride. And it being a mock draft, I could have definitely done Trey McBride on that one, but I already had James Conner from Arizona.
Yeah, you have James Conner. I would have never done that.
Yeah. So Tank Dell's gone. Trey McBride's gone. Dave, you're on the clock. You got 2 and 2 right now. 2 wide receivers, two running backs.
I'm thinking, man, I'm thinking tight end, not in this round for me, because I'm looking who's drafting behind me. And when it comes back around, I'm looking at the guys behind me right now. And I mean, team 8 hasn't even picked a running back yet.
Right.
Let alone, these other teams, team 12. I mean, he's got 1 wide receiver. We're running out of wide receivers. Let me see. I've already got Jalen Waddle and Marvin Harrison. Is Marvin Harrison supposed to be the number 1?
Bro, he could be the number 1 on any team.
Yeah.
He's with CeeDee. I mean, he's Dave. If you didn't see him, he's amazing.
Oh yeah, I know.
Dude, he's a wide receiver 1. Absolutely, rookie or not.
I'm looking at going another wide receiver right here.
Huh.
And I have a thought in my mind. I don't know if it's going to work out for me. But I am going T. Higgins here, guys.
Wow. All right.
Well, let's see if it works. Okay.
Dalton Kincaid. So there's another tight end off the board.
And not even a running back. This guy.
Well, both of them.
What is he doing?
Look at team 5 and team 8. Neither one of them has a running back yet. I mean, it's crazy.
This is probably the same robot.
I know, right? So here I am. I sit here, right? I got two wide receivers. I got 2 running backs. And I'm looking to see like team 5 and team 8 what they got. They got half the wide receivers. So I'm looking, right? And I see in the draft here what's possible. And I know some people aren't high on this guy, but I think he's going to have a really good year. I don't think he's going to get hurt, and this will set my room off. So I'm going to take this guy right here.
Oh, you're going with Aaron Jones this year with Minnesota. Wow. Listen, I just hope that hammy is all healed up for him.
Bro, did you see him against Dallas? He's all healed up.
Bro, he's a beast. I know, but that hamstring scares me.
Yep.
Zay Flowers, Christian Kirk.
Look at the other turn taking 2 really good players. Wow, that was a good draft. Wow.
Evan Ingram, Rasheed Rice, David Montgomery, Terry McLaurin in the 5th round.
Hey, before you laugh at Terry McLaurin, look at his numbers compared to Mike Evans. No joke.
Are they close?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't even know about it. Terry McLaurin's a 1,000-yard receiver the last 4 years.
That's because he plays for Washington.
Yeah, but he's quarterbacks, bro. It's amazing. Like, people don't even talk about him. So, so I'm looking at the wide receiver room, right? And I know the ADP, like everybody's always worried about ADP, but I'm going by my eyes. And what my eyes tell me is this guy is going to be really good just because I think he matters and he's going to get me some points.
Oh.
Got him, right? Right, Bobby? You wanted him, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Calvin Ridley. Good job with that one.
Thanks, guys.
Anthony Richardson. Guys, here we go. Right here.
I can't.
This is crazy.
This dude has drafted 6 people and hasn't touched a running back yet, and so he decides to take Anthony Richardson.
I don't understand it.
I don't either.
All right. So I'm looking at the board. Brian, you taught me such a good lesson.
Right.
All right. I've got, see, I was almost thinking here, I'm going tight end. And I'm looking at the tight ends that are left, but
there's one guy. Right. But
there's one guy.
So
there's one guy that needs a tight end here.
Right. And you snake this all the way around and it comes all the way back to you. There's still only one guy for these next.
Exactly. And we still got, we still got Kittle, Bowers, and Njoku, Ferguson. I'm not, see, I think I'm going next round. I'll be picking up another tight end. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and go back to running backs.
Smart.
And I'm going to go ahead and get my 3 and 3. You know, how do you guys feel about Tony Pollard? Because with Tennessee,
he did look pretty decent this week in preseason.
Now I didn't see this preseason game, but he's going to be their number 1.
Bro, I don't know.
I think
wrong? I think it's going to be a 60-40 split between him and
It's going to be it's going to be a committee, you think?
Yeah, I think 60-40 at least.
We still got Mostert down here in Miami, but I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if I want to have half of the Miami offense on my team.
There's a running back right there that's available, Dave, that is the number 1, and Ramondre Stevenson. And he had a pretty decent numbers last year. And he's had some injury history. He only played 12 games, but he still ended as the RB35. He had 4 touchdowns. The year before that, he was the RB7 when he played a full season. And he's the clear-cut number 1 there. There's nobody competing for that job.
Yeah, I know, but how well is he going to do in the Patriots this year? Man, their offensive line is.
Which, hey, think about what you're saying. Think about what you're saying right now. Their offensive line's in shambles, so he's going to probably. So whoever the quarterback is probably going to do a lot of dump offs. We're in a PPR, Dave. We're in a PPR league.
You're right.
It's a point just for him catching the ball.
You know what? I need to study more on Stevenson. Does he get a lot of balls thrown to him?
Yeah,
you're right.
He gets a fair amount, but he'll get your rushing yards too.
I like him over Swift.
Yep.
So let me see. Joe Burrow. There goes Joe Burrow. Man.
All right, let's see what this Bobby Drew character takes.
Well, I realized how dumb I am. All right. The same reason I didn't take Trey McBride because I had James Conner. I do have Kyle Pitts and Bijan Robinson.
I know what he's taking. He's taking a quarterback.
But I mean, you look at what Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, and T.J. Hawkinson were both playable in fantasy football when Kirk Cousins was in Minnesota. So I believe it could be possible there too. Looking at what we got here, wide receivers and tight ends, there's nobody that's really like, oh, I got to get him right now. I'm okay with waiting. So I do need to take a quarterback right here.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to go with Will Levis. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man. I was going to say, what are you doing? Will Levis.
Now, looking at the ADP, you have Dak Prescott, got Kyler Murray, and Jordan Love. They're saying those are the 3 you need to pick from, which honestly, I probably will take one of those 3. I have James Conner on my team. I'm going to take oh, man. You know what? I'm going to take that stack away from intern number 1. I'll take Dak Prescott.
He's flipping right now. He's getting so mad.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Bro, I thought you were going Kirk Cousins.
Jordan Love, watch. He's so mad right now, I bet.
Keenan Allen, gone. I know he wanted that CeeDee and Dak stack. Jake Ferguson, all right.
Dave.
That's not a bad pick. Jake Ferguson really is the wide receiver 2 there for Dallas.
Yeah.
And you know who's throwing to him? My quarterback, Dak Prescott.
So, let's see if he takes a quarterback here. I know he's like, I wanted Dak.
I really did want to pick Kyler Murray there for the running abilities.
If you could have got
Yeah, he
Dak
took Kyler Murray.
Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. That is a perfect stack. But I mean, good
Yeah.
on him for not, picking a quarterback in the third round.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So Kyler Murray's gone. Jordan Love gone. DeAndre Swift out of here. All right. So on my team right now, I got Bijan, Mike Evans, Nico Collins, James Conner, Kyle Pitts, and Dak Prescott. I'm probably going to go wide receiver here, or I could go running back. It's not too often you get an RB1 for another team sometimes in this late in the 7th round.
I know who you're talking about.
There's some good names in there, but nothing that really sticks out to me that I need to take. I'm gonna take a wide receiver here, and man, that's really high on the ADP. I'm really flirting here with some possibly getting roasted.
Yep. Homer.
No, not. I did think about Jaden Reed, but you know what?
Dude, he's sitting right there.
Oh man, this is so tough. He had a good season last year. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take a risk, and we'll go Jaden Reed. I'll take Jaden Reed.
I knew it. I knew you were trying to play it off like you weren't going to take him.
Well, I was going to go Keon Coleman, but I felt like it was too early.
Yeah.
So, Tony Pollard gone, Rome Odunze gone, and David, you're on the board. You got 3 wide receivers, and you have 3 running backs. I have a feeling you're going to go tight end here.
Well, here's the deal. It's either tight end or quarterback, and I'm looking at the rest of the board. So everybody to the left of me has got their tight ends and their quarterbacks. Almost everybody to the right of me has got their quarterbacks. I've got a lot more option at quarterback than I do tight end right now. So I'm going to grab Kittle here. Let me see who else is available. Yeah, I'm grabbing Kittle.
Yeah, good pick.
Before he's gone.
Raheem Mostert, gone. Brian, you're on the board.
So how crazy is this, right? Last year, Keenan Allen was one of the best wide receivers, and the guy's still out there.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think anybody has him.
No, he got picked up.
Oh, yeah, he did. Okay. Well, I'm not going him anyway. So, I mean, I wasn't going to pick him up anyway. He was not in any of mine. But like the tight ends and stuff, I don't even really care about the tight ends at this point because I think they're all trash monkeys anyway. So
even Brock Bowers?
Yeah, I'm saying, I mean, everybody's got tight ends, so I can get whatever tight end I want later on.
Yeah.
I don't really care. There's enough. So I'm going to take this guy right here.
Dude. Somebody picked up Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb gone. That's crazy.
Yep.
We don't even know if the guy's going to play this season.
I know.
I don't think he is. I think it's going to be Jerome Ford.
Intern number 2 gets a value pick in the 7th round here. Zach Moss, and then go Keon Coleman, Zamir White. Xavier Worthy is out, and Brian's back on the board.
So I only have 3 running backs and 3 wide receivers with no tight end. And I wonder, because I got a long way to wait before I get back to before I get it back to me. And people were low on this guy, even because they thought somebody else was coming back. But I think this is going to be a sleeper of the draft, and this guy's coming to me.
Javonte Williams.
Nope.
Wait, Brian, are you a believer that the
Denver
Broncos are going to be?
No, that's not me.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jerome
Ford. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was like,
this is what I was saying.
Yeah.
I don't think Nick Chubb is starting the season.
No, he's on the top. The first 4 weeks he's done, and who knows how he's going to be? Jerome Ford was great last year. I got an RB1 in the 8th round. 8th round, I got an RB1.
Yeah, that was a good pick. Let's see. I might go quarterback here, except I don't need to.
No, everyone else has one now.
unless these guys start picking multiple quarterbacks.
Yeah, but there's still 3 or 4 out there, Dave. They're not going to pick them.
Oh, I know.
Round.
I
That's
know.
what I'm saying at that point. That's why I haven't touched the tight end yet. Everybody's got a tight end, but me and team 10, and I'm before him. So.
Yeah, and there's still some good quarterbacks. I mean, Jared Goff, Tua.
For fantasy, it's not bad.
For fantasy, I think Tua is a great pick because of who he's throwing to.
Right.
You throw a 7-yard dump off to Tyreek Hill, and it turns into an 80-yard touchdown.
Right. Yeah, no, there's still 3 or 4 good quarterbacks.
Let me see. So, let me go back. I've already got 3 wide receivers and 3 running backs. Let's see who's available. Or maybe, let me see. Addison with Minnesota. Let me see. I just noticed here Austin Eckler is still on the board.
Yep.
And actually, Brian, I thought that's who you were going to pick when I was looking at this.
Yeah.
Is he their RB1?
It's between him and Brian Washington too.
Brian Robinson.
Robinson, yeah. But I don't know. Eckler, I think, he's going to play pretty good just because he can catch it out of the backfield. But I don't know between him and Robinson who's going to be the RB1. But here's the thing, Dave. You've already got 3. So if you wanted to put a flyer on him, it wouldn't kill you.
Exactly. What wide receivers do we got left? Let's see. DeAndre Hopkins is still there.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm trying to see. Oh, Cortland Sutton. Bobby Drew, you were kind of high on this guy, weren't you?
It was me that was high on him.
Oh, it was you, wasn't it?
Yep.
Now that
we know who's starting, how do you feel about Bo Nix?
And we got word today that the Denver Broncos are most likely going to be moving on from Tim Patrick, which is the wide receiver 2 there.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of like that. The idea there, Cortland Sutton. I don't know, guys. I think it's a toss-up. I don't think it matters what I do right now. It does matter what I do right now.
Well, actually, it doesn't. I mean, it is a mock draft, so really.
You're right. It doesn't matter. You know what? I'm going with Eckler, and then
that was a stupid.
You think so?
No, I'm just kidding.
Austin Eckler gone. Deontay Johnson gone.
No, it's fine.
Brooks.
I'll take the critique.
Jonathan Brooks was out there, and he's Carolina's running back 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just looking at. I don't know how good their offense is going to be or anything, but Eckler's a name. But last year he was terrible. But if you can get an RB1 like me in the 8th round, you take a flyer on it because you already got 3 other running backs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all right. I mean, it's a mock draft. It's a learning thing for everybody. But
I think.
Hey, and all these picks that you've done, have you made sure they don't have the same bye weeks?
No, I'm not even looking at that. Shoot.
It's like I got 12 people with the same bye week.
Hey, this happened with one of our teammates last year?
One week he could only play like 3 people.
I'm in the 8th round. I only got 2 running backs. I need a running back, and
I'll trade you Austin Eckler for Mike Evans.
Yeah, we start trading picks.
Austin Eckler for Mike Evans.
I'm gonna go with.
See what I did there?
That's funny.
I'm going to take a running back. Let's see. I'm going to take Devin Singletary here.
See, RB1. Good.
Hollywood Brown gone. DeAndre Hopkins gone. Intern 1 on the board.
I'm feeling regret.
Why?
Because I picked Eckler.
Dude. I mean, he don't feel regret. He can be good.
Well, Dave, the reassurance here is that when this mock draft is over, you don't ever have to think about it ever again.
I know, right?
But these next few rounds should go pretty quick. We only got 5. We got 5 or we got 6 picks left each, and I'm sitting at 3 running backs. Let's see. No, I got 3 running backs. I got 3 wide receivers. I got a tight end and a QB. Oh man, what is this guy doing?
He's in the bathroom probably.
Should I auto pick for him?
That would
Yeah.
be brutal.
Pick. No, go ahead and get him. Go ahead and.
Should I text him? Be like, hey, kid, let's go.
Come on, Micah. What are we doing here, man?
You know what he needs? He needs another wide receiver. What is he doing? Who's in the wide receiver room right now? Let's see.
The best. If I was picking a wide receiver right now, man, maybe Jacoby Myers.
No, I see a couple that are worth it.
You got Jacoby Myers. You got Cortland Sutton. You got Romeo Dobbs, Tyler Lockett, JSN. I mean, what is this guy doing?
Oh, Leggett.
Jordan Addison.
Get that Xavier Leggett. With that deep country draw.
Yeah.
That guy's country.
He is real country. So he takes Jordan Addison. He's at the turn. He's at 9.1 here. He really could use
A kicker.
a defense, is what I was thinking.
Defense.
Oh, come on, Micah. What are we doing here, man? Daylight's burning.
I know. You see that out the window behind me there? Sun's done set.
Yeah. He'll get so upset. Should I do an auto pick for him?
No, give him a chance.
You already took
He's
that
studying.
Prescott.
Yeah, you already broke his heart.
Well, Christian Watson, man, he has 2. Listen, this is what happens when the Green Bay Packers beat your favorite team in the playoffs.
Right.
You start picking their players.
Uh-huh.
It's got Josh Jacobs and Christian Watson.
Yep.
All right, Lad McConkey gone. Jalen Warren gone. All right, now I'm looking here. I'm gonna pick up another wide receiver just in case Jaden Reed doesn't work out for me, and I'm gonna pick a wide receiver 1, Cortland Sutton. Dallas Goedert gone.
See what they both took 2 tight ends. It's stupid to me. I mean, it's so dumb.
Brock Bowers God.
What are we doing?
All right, Dave. What are you doing here? What do we got going on?
This is what I'm afraid of. People are going to start picking more quarterbacks, and I haven't got mine yet.
Just do it.
Yeah, I probably will. Nah,
Baker Mayfield's on there.
I know. See, there's a lot of quarterbacks left here.
I know who I'm
still
taking.
got Justin Fields. You're going to draft a quarterback just so I can't, aren't you?
Maybe.
You know, I wouldn't mind having.
I'm taking Jared Goff, dude.
Yeah, that's who I was looking at. Actually, Brian, you had Jared Goff last year. He did really good for you.
He was good for me. He only had like 1 bad game. Yep.
Yeah. See, I want to get to the next round before I pick another quarterback or pick a quarterback. Let me see.
Wow, Dave, Tyler Lockett, David Njoku, Brian, you're on the board.
What is with these guys taking 2 tight ends? It's so stupid. It doesn't really matter. I wasn't taking that tight end anyway, but I am going to take this tight end right now.
Oh, you haven't got a tight end yet.
That's
right. You don't care about tight ends. You said
no,
there goes another quarterback.
I have like 10 tight ends I'll take, so I don't care. I mean,
Brian Thomas is gone. Oh man, Brian Thomas, Caleb Williams, Jacoby Myers, Josh Palmer, JSN, Tajay Spears.
Man, I want Tajay Spears as a good pickup for a PPR.
Ooh, who are we taking?
I'm looking at my wide receiver room. I kind of like it, but this guy's sure going to help. I mean, I got the 3 really good ones, but this guy I think is just going to have another. I think he's going to have a good year.
Jerry Jeudy. All right. Brian Robinson. Oh man. All right, Dave, you're on the board.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab my quarterback here. I'm going with Tua just to try to stack with Jalen Waddle.
Hey, listen, that
I was looking at Jared Goff too, but I think in this case I'm going Tua, and Jared Goff goes off the board right after.
I mean, 2 quarterbacks and 2 tight ends. Who are these people?
Yeah. Robots. This is who we got to deal with. These are the ones taking over the world.
We're going to have people in our league that'll draft like this. So what are we laughing at?
Yeah, this is an exact copy of what our draft is going to be this weekend.
Yep. Stuff that makes no sense at all.
All right, here we go. You know who I would really like to take right here? Well, actually, not right here, but maybe eventually. I'll share that here in just a few moments. But I'm looking at wide receivers that are available. I want to beef up my wide receiver room. I only have 3 running backs, so I could take a running back, but there's not a name that really sticks out to me. Except maybe
out to you?
I'm gonna take a wide receiver and hope that the running back that I'm looking at is still gonna be there when I get the turn. So
let's see who it is.
I'm gonna take Khalil Shakir here. TJ Hawkinson, that guy's not even gonna play in the first
8 games or something.
Dude, Ezekiel Elliott gone. I guess team number 3's got TJ Hawkinson just in case Travis Kelce has a tight end number 4 season.
It makes no sense to me at all. That's illogical. You're going to put Kelce on the bench because Hawkinson. I mean,
well, that's for the bye week.
They have the same bye week.
Oh my God, they do, don't they?
I'm just kidding. I don't know. That would be funny if they did.
All right. Ezekiel Elliott's gone. We have intern number 1 on the clock here once again. Here we are in the 10th round. It should take 15 seconds to make up your mind at this point who you're wanting because there's really not much to pick from. At this point, you're looking for sleepers. That's what we're hunting for right now is sleepers.
Oh, come on, kid.
Oh, man. What is this guy doing?
Actually, it's really not a bad pick. I think it's a good pick. It's better than J.K. Dobbins.
Gus Edwards gone. I think Gus Edwards is going to be the number 1 for the Chargers over J.K.
Yep.
And I didn't realize he had picked. I was doing that because he was taking so long.
Oh, no. Yeah, he picked him.
I'm so glad this is not my team. Adonai Mitchell. Who is that guy? Trey Benson.
He's pretty quick. He's not that bad. Yeah.
Trey Benson gone. Curtis Samuel gone.
Trey Benson?
And
running back room is terrible.
You know,
I'm glad we picked our running backs early on. Yeah.
If I hadn't picked up Jaden Reed so early, at this late in the round, you guys look where we're at. We're at round 11. Yeah. Even you could probably go even to 12. You got Romeo Doubs and Dontavian Wicks available.
Yeah.
Dontavian Wicks. This is not me being a homer. Dontavian Wicks had a great season last year. They've upped his time. He's going to be even. I know it's preseason, but like 2 weeks ago, the first throw of the game for Jordan Love, 65-yard bomb to Dontavian Wicks, and then the reports out of camp are saying that Romeo Doubs has the greatest connection with Jordan Love out of all the wide receivers, and if they had to pick one, he would be the one. So, but because I have Jaden Reed already, I'm not going to go. But those would be to me, either one of those would be a steal right now.
Oh yeah.
Right. I'm going to take. This might be a little risky, but I don't care. I'm in the 11th round, so to me it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to take Blake Corum for the Rams just in case Kyron Williams goes down.
Oh, that's a smart pick.
Jaden Daniels, Chase Brown, and Dave, you're on the board.
Yeah.
Chase Brown, pick.
That gets under my skin. What are we doing?
Listen, I was actually looking at Romeo Dobbs when you were going through that whole spiel there.
Well,
Um,
Wicks is really. I mean, people are high on him. I've been looking at some reports. They're pretty high on him in a late round pickup.
Romeo Dobbs is the possession guy.
Yeah.
And Dontavian Wicks he's a master route runner. He's going to burn people deep.
He's like the Tyreek Hill, not to compare him to that, but that's kind of where he can go deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with Dobbs. And then I will trade him to you, Bobby Drew.
This dude drafted one that's got plantar fasciitis and one has a broken shoulder. Oh my god! I mean, what are we doing? Like, honestly. So I'm gonna take this guy right here because I think he's gonna win me a lot of games.
Brandon Aubrey. All right.
That should make Micah 17 real happy.
Cole Kmet, Justin Tucker. Oh man. All right.
So Team 10 here waited till the 11th round to pick up a tight end. So he is he's more on track with you, Brian, just saying tight ends, who cares?
Exactly.
But while we're waiting for intern number 2 to pick somebody. He's on auto. He's got on auto draft. So
he's in the bathroom.
Trevor Lawrence is what he gets.
Give him another quarterback.
No, give him a kicker or something.
And then auto pick again. Pat Fryermuth. Not bad. Zach Charbonnet, Evan McPherson, and Brian. Back to you. Are you going to pick another kicker?
No. I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Oh, he's getting his defense out of the way.
Because there's still a lot that's on the board that I'm going to like that I can pick up. Because by the time it gets back around to me, there won't be any good defenses left.
Dave, your favorite kicker, Harrison Butker, is off the board.
Gone.
Oh,
gone.
Man.
Yes, he is. He's gone right before me. You know what? There's only 4 kickers off the board right now.
Long way to go around if they start taking them.
I know. That's who am I looking at? Oh, at that Atlanta kicker, man, he's going to be kicking a lot this year.
So Fairbon, the Texans kicker, indoor kicker, Bass out in Buffalo gets, there's a lot of good kickers out there.
We still got Dicker, the kicker.
Yep. Fairbairn, Bass is good. You have the Kit Myers out.
So you're looking for indoor kickers, huh? Is that what
I normally do?
Well, there you go.
Or if I know they're going to score a lot, like outdoor, that's going to score a lot, like Bass. I've used him a couple times.
Plus the at least half your games are going to be indoors.
Yeah, but problem
so weather isn't a factor.
Is it a warm weather city? You know what I'm saying? Do they play in the south? Do they play in the north? Because that matters too. If you're indoors and you got to go north, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going with Yuku.
Yep, he's
Chuba Hubbard gone. Xavier Legette gone. All right. Listen, this is somebody I've been trying to tell you guys about. It's in the third. We're in the 12th round. I don't care at this point. I'm going to take him just as a chance. Maybe he has a good season. Alan Lazard. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
No worries.
Gone.
No worries.
Luke Musgrave. Gone. All right.
I like Alan Lazard. When him and Rodgers in Green Bay together, he was something when Aaron Rodgers was throwing him the ball.
Yeah. I've been seeing some videos in practice.
He took the Cowboys defense.
Of course he did.
Of course he did. He left the Browns on the board, the Ravens on the board, the Jets.
He's lucky the Cowboys won't see the Green Bay Packers this season.
That's funny.
Because that defense did not. Can you imagine what would the fantasy points be? Like how negative would have the fantasy points been for the Dallas defense in that playoff game?
Exactly. Wow, a Cowboy fan taking an Eagles kicker.
Wow, look at that guy. That's That's terrible. That's a sin for that guy.
right?
I'm going to take a
Carl-
defense. I'm
Carlson's
taking
still out there, the Vegas kicker. I mean, what are we doing? Why is he taking that guy?
the Jets defense for me. Tyler Bass is gone. Cameron Dicker is gone. David,
I'm going with the Browns defense.
there you go. I like it.
J.K. Dobbins off the
Hmm.
board.
Wow. Who should I go for? Let me see. I need a receiver. I'll take this guy.
Mike Williams. Hey,
Nope.
third
Gabe
touchdown.
Davis, he got.
I took Gabe Davis
Oh, my screen keeps moving. Gabe Davis. All right.
in the 13th round.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. And auto pick for intern number 2. That's coming out of his pay.
He's got to get a kicker and a
Jason
defense.
Sanders.
There you go.
And
He's going to kick a lot of extra points this year.
Baltimore Ravens defense.
So I'm on the clock again. Gee, let me see here. This makes the end of my draft really, really good.
Adam Thielen.
Mhm.
Nice.
Bro, I didn't even see him on the board.
A wide receiver 1 in the 14th round.
That's what I'm saying, man. So I throw my kicker, my defense out to throw everybody off, and then I still have what I want.
Yep. All right.
There's
Dave.
some value. Yep. Dave, there's
check
still
this
value
out.
in the wide receiver room.
Yeah, you know what? How about this guy that you all were talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. That's
I was going to say because Cooks is out there too. Brandon Cooks is still out there for a 4th round. Polk is out there. I mean, wide receivers. You got Darnell Mooney because what's his name is out for Atlanta. But I know, Bobby, you already have Kyle Pitts. But
Hey, here comes Mr. Irrelevant.
yeah,
Let's see who goes. Let's see who
Let's
it
see who
goes
it
to.
is.
that would be funny if it was Brock Purdy, but I already got him.
Who was it?
Rico Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle. Oh,
Hey,
man.
listen, whatever. That was a fun little draft.
Yeah, that was good. All
My
right. Well,
team
that
looking
completes our mock draft. All right.
All right. So
Read
I
off-
need,
I'm going to
I
read
need
off
an
my
honest
team.
opinion. Okay.
All right. So I got my QB, Dak Prescott. My 2 running backs, I got Bijan Robinson and James Conner. I got Mike Evans and Nico Collins. Kyle Pitts. In my flex, I got Jaden Reed. My kicker is Daniel Carlson. I got the Jets defense, and my bench is Devin Singletary, Cortland Sutton, Khalil Shakir, Blake Corum, and Alan Lazard. What do you guys grade?
All right.
I grade you a B+.
Okay.
I
think it'd be
I
plus.
think it's a good draft.
I like your team.
Oh gosh.
I will trade you. No, I won't.
I'll trade you.
I was going to
don't
give
know how
myself
trade.
only a C+. plus.
C+?
Yeah.
I'll give you a B.
Really?
A B? Thanks.
Yeah.
Bro, how
sure.
are you gonna
I
do
don't know
that
what
with
I'm
a
doing.
legitimately stacked running back room? You got a top 3 quarterback, in my opinion, and you have 2. I mean, your wide receiver room is good. Dude, I mean, okay.
Yeah. Now you're right.
For me, I'm just not too confident in my bench. That's all.
Yeah, but
Let
do
me
we rely on the bench? I mean, you got Sutton coming off your bench.
Bro, listen, all you need to do, these guys on your bench in our league, you know, Cortland Sutton has 1 good game, and you're trading him for Jamar Chase. Okay? I'm telling you, bro.
Yep.
All
All
right,
right, Dave.
let me
give us your
read mine
team.
off. So for QB, I got Tua. Running backs, I got Brees Hall, Alvin Kamara. I got MHJ at wide receiver and Jalen Waddle. My tight end is George Kittle. I got T. Higgins in the flex. I got Yuku as my kicker, Cleveland Browns for my defense. I think I'm pretty happy with my bench. I got Wicks, Dobbs, Lockett, Eckler, and Ramondre Stevenson. I got running backs and wide receivers on my bench. So, what do you think?
I'm also going to give you a B+. I think it's a solid draft.
Yeah.
I do.
Where did I go wrong? What was my worst pick here, Brian?
In my opinion, your worst pick was Alvin Kamara because I wanted him.
Really? Oh, I got you. Okay, but I knew it. I knew it. That reaction when you said,
I do think you took Austin Eckler when you should have taken Jonathan Brooks from Carolina because he's their RB1. I think that was a flyer you took a little too soon because you took Eckler in the 8th round when you could have had an RB1 in the 8th round. Other than that, that's why I give you a B+. Other than that, I think it's a good draft. I don't have any issues with it.
Brian, I love your quarterback, dude.
I bet you do.
Tell us your.
All right, mine. I got Brock Purdy and Derrick Henry and Joe Mixon with AJ Brown and Deebo Samuel. Tight end, it doesn't matter, but I got Dalton Schultz. And then I got Aaron Jones in my flex. Aubrey, the best kicker in the world. Niners, best defense in the world. And then on the bench, I got Calvin Ridley.
Nice.
I got Jerome Ford, Jerry Jeudy, Gabe Davis, and Adam Thielen. So I got ones on my bench.
You've got the best bench for sure. I love the fact that your stack with Brock Purdy and Deebo is probably the best.
Oh yeah.
Bobby, did you stack anybody? No, you didn't.
No.
I'm looking at yours, Bobby Drew. You didn't stack anything.
And I don't normally stack it, but I just think Deebo is just too good to pass up when he's there. Deebo at the end of the 4th round, 3rd round is worth it to me. Like that's a late 3rd round pick. And if Brock Purdy is a quarterback that was available, he's going to get points just because of the offense.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Brian, I give you an A-.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Because A+ is just too good.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Brian, let me tell you what I will give you.
Oh, boy.
I will give you Ramondre Stevenson and Tyler Lockett for I want Jerome Ford, bro.
Yeah.
Give him to me. Trade him to me.
Ford, I want Alvin Kamara.
Man, come on.
I feel like Dave's going to be when we have our draft, Dave's going to be the guy. The next day, he's going to be staring at his phone, and he's going to be sending trades out.
I know, all over the place.
I'm going to be the new Nate.
Yep.
Yeah.
2,000 trade.
That's an inside joke between just us
for those
three.
Who don't know, we have somebody in our league that likes to trade.
I love it, too.
Well, I think, Brian, I really like your roster. Out of the mock drafts, I think you got the winning roster.
I think you were the best. Yeah, for
sure. Congratulations, Brian.
Thanks, man.
All right, y'all. That's a good warm-up. Listen, drafts are coming up. Ours is coming up this weekend. If your league hasn't drafted yet, do some mock drafts. Pick some different slots. You never know how it's going to fall. Listen, you could have everybody on our roster, we probably trash talked at some point in our show. And that's just the way fantasy football goes. You're not going to get every person you want. It's just about who's available and how it's going to fall. So do some mock drafts. Prepare yourself to figure out, because I remember, I think it was like my first year ever drafting, and I didn't know what to do because all the players that I wanted were gone. And I was like, well, now who do I pick? So it happens. So do some mock drafts. I'm excited for this Saturday. I don't think we're going to live stream, but we're definitely going to take some videos. And we got a good presentation going. Brian, so sorry you can't be here since you live in Alaska.
Yeah.
And but we'll be down here having wings, pizza, and having a good old time watching the explainer videos. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited for it. All right. Well, congratulations, Brian, on winning the mock draft today. And I'll see at least one of you guys this weekend.
I hope. Listen, bro, I'm in Tennessee, man. I got to be home by Saturday.
Yeah, you got to get that, Dave.
You imagine having a draft while you're on the road.
Oh, that's while I'm driving.
And it auto drafts? Oh no.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
Since our league is full and if you guys want to compete against us, join our pick and pull. There's a link in the description of this video. Join that pick and pull and pick what teams you think are going to win each week. And you can compete against us and some of our friends. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time with that. Other than that, that's it. That's all we got. That's our mock draft episode. We will see you guys next time. Peace out and God bless.
Thank you for watching another episode of The Bobby Drew Show. Be sure to follow us on all of our social medias at The Bobby Drew Show.